Okay, Appliance Boot Camp, family and friends. This is Mike Sneed coming to you. I want to thank everybody for joining in. We're going to give YouTube a few minutes to let everybody know that we're live. Well, like I said, I want to thank everybody again for joining in. Let me see if you can hear me. Yeah, everything sounds good. Testing, testing. Okay, yeah, everything sounds good. All right. Just want to let everybody know that today, Sunday, after Sunday, we're gonna have the actual gas appliances uploaded into Appliance Boot Camp. So by Sunday, I'm gonna have the gas range and the gas dryer on the Appliance Boot Camp into in the training course. And every week I'm gonna be dropping new appliances in there, more diagnostics. We're gonna do. I'm adding some more stuff in there with the meter. Um, Tomorrow I'm going to meet with WWHVAC, and we're going to start planning how to actually put together actual webinar for sales systems. I went out and got some equipment that I've been trying to test out, trying to see what's the best equipment to have you all purchase so we can all do it together via webinar and not cost that much. So I've been looking at the small refrigerators, but everyone I look, I got the R600 refrigerant in it, and so I don't want that. I want to get the one that 134A. So I'm gonna find one that got 134A in it, a small refrigerator, and we're gonna actually take it apart. All right. Uh, and also, I want to make everybody aware that today is the last day if you purchase the Appliance Bootcamp online or the Appliance Bootcamp live event where you will actually be grandfathered in. This is the end of the pandemic sale that we had going on. Like I said, I was concerned when this pandemic first hit off how appliance repair will actually make it through this situation. It was nothing all I should have worried about. Everybody is doing very well. I'm doing very well. I had a young man call me today. Say he didn't call he won't call him for no advice or anything like that. He just called to tell me thank you. He said first time he said I put him in a position in his life that he had never been in before. He said it was the first time in his life where he left home 8 o'clock this morning and it wasn't even 4 o'clock this afternoon. He was on his way back home. He had $800 cash in his pocket. He said he had never been in that position before, and he just wanted to tell me thank you. So I felt good about that. I had another young guy who just started, haven't been in but 1 month, and he already turned $8,600 his first month. And most people tell you starting a business for you not to expect to make any money for a whole 3 to 5 years, and y'all coming in the first week and making all y'all money back, and the first month you making close to 10 grand, and if he just stays on the pace that he's at, he'll make over $100,000 this year. So that's wonderful. Just everything is going very well. I also want to tell everybody this too. Follow the blueprint. I know you want to. You want to you want to cut the corners, and you want to kind of shave money. Think you don't need to have appliancetology. Think you don't need to have some place to get manuals and stuff from. You're gonna need service manuals when you first going out. I've had maybe 4 or 5 people today alone who's called me, who's out here doing appliance repair, and they're not doing the pregame. They're not. They're think you're not going to be able to find it just on Google. When you go in and you start looking for you can do a lot of stuff on Google, but it's going to catch you, and you're going to get those hard to diagnose problems that Google is not. People on Google is not going that far in depth, and that's where appliancetology comes in, because you can go there and read the other technicians throughout the country that has ran through the same problem you have. If you can't figure it out, you can just type the information in there, what problem you having. People come in and try to help you. Same thing. If you go to Appliance Bootcamp on Facebook, they can help you. But it's going to be hard just trying to wing it. You're not going to be able to do it. You're going to make it harder on yourself, and it doesn't have to be. It's hard enough starting it as it is, but to try to do it and handicap yourself, you don't want to do it. And like I say, you going out, one service call can pay for it for the whole year. You're gonna go ahead and get it and get familiar with how it actually works too. Get familiar with how actually you go out and get the actual manuals, how to navigate through it. Take your time to figure that out. Same thing if you buy equipment. If you go buy a meter, before you go to the customer house, read the instructions inside the meter on how to turn it to the different settings and stuff. Don't wait till you get to the customer house and pull your meter out the box and don't know how to operate it. When you buy it, learn how to operate it at home and go through all the different functions. You don't want to. You don't want to. No, this right here when you're doing this right here for yourself, it's not like a college, not like getting a college degree, where you get a college degree and all you can say, hey, I got my degree, and you move on. This right here, when you do this I got a camouflage flying through here. When you're doing this right here, you gotta what's called. You gotta actually know what you're doing. Because the machine gonna tell on you. It's not something I just got my paper and I'm gonna get paid. No, when you get there, you gotta fix it, and you gotta run through all the things that I tell you have to run through, or else you're gonna find yourself in some trouble, and it's not gonna be fun. You don't wanna be out there struggling. And also, if you go there and you find out you're having a little problem with the dishwasher or range or something, go back and look at the videos. You got unlimited access to the videos. Go back and refresh yourself on the videos. All right, and like I say, the gas appliances will be up Sunday. And I'm gonna be dropping in the new videos as we go. And I'm gonna continue to drop more stuff in there and arrange it in up to a place where I have more stuff for washers, dryers, schematics, and I'm gonna go more in depth on how to actually use your meter and stuff. Because a lot of you all are out there still trying to struggle how to get your meter and stuff and turn to the different settings and what setting does what. So I'm gonna go more in depth in that also. So, all right. Once again, thank everybody for joining in. We're gonna go ahead and get into the actual topic today. I'm gonna try to actually use the actual whiteboard to actually teach a little bit. Like I say, I'm gonna try to catch this camouflage. Excuse me, real quick. I think I got him. Yeah, I did get him. so, uh, like I said, I'm giving myself 2 years. If anybody wants to actually join in with us, we're gonna have 2 years to actually become net $1 million. Not no gross and not no net worth, but we're gonna net $1 million. So in that time, we gotta break down and see what we need to make in order to make that $1 million. So what I've done, I've looked into working the numbers of how I tell you all to actually do the business and how I kind of run my business to actually see how many technicians you would actually need to have to actually make $1 million net in this business. And after I put the numbers together, I looked. It's not that far off. It's very doable. It's very doable once you break it down into smaller bites. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually I got my numbers here, and I'm gonna try to share the screen. And like I said, all my years collectively, I made several $1 million collectively. If I add up everything I've from the time I made several $1 million in appliance repair. But in one calendar year or one physical year, I have never done $1 million. The most I've gotten up to is about 300,000 I've netted. But this time I'm gonna push my businesses that I have to net $1 million. And I'm gonna show you how you all have an appliance business, how it's very doable to make $1 million. Because like I said, I set aside many of millionaires in the appliance repair business at conventions and stuff. And not just 1 million. I mean, they make several $1 million a year. But I never had the desire to push. Now I'm breaking it down and looking. It's not that hard to achieve. It's something that is very doable that I think all of us could do if we wanted to. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can share my whiteboard real quick. And the sad part about it, I never tried to do this, and my I set beside my business partners in there, and they made millions of dollars. And I never thought about becoming $1 million. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna write down how much we want to make in 1 year. We're gonna want to make $1 million. So let's go ahead. And this is how I done my math. And I'm gonna put mine here. And if I'm wrong, that's why I like to show my math. It's not like the people who doing the math for the virus don't want to show their formulas. Don't want nobody critiquing them. It's because they say if they wrong, people gonna pick at them. If I'm wrong, let me know so we can fix it. Because this right here, I want I want everybody, I want all of us to be on the same page. So we're gonna start off. We want to make $1 million, and we want to do it within 52 weeks. It's 52 weeks in a year. So we're gonna divide 1 million to 52, and I'm rounding it off to the nearest dollar. So that give us, this is how much we're gonna make. We have to make per week. Per week, you have to make this amount right here. You have to make $19,231 per week. All right. So with me, I'm only gonna work 5 days out the week, Monday through Friday. I'm not working Saturday and Sunday. So now we're gonna divide that by how many days we actually have to work. All right. We're gonna divide that by 5. And this is gonna tell us how much we have to make per day. So now per day, we have to make $3,847. And believe it or not, that number is very doable. There have been times I've done that number, and done more than that number. Let me get. There have been times I've done that number, done more than that number. Uh, and not even thinking about it. I never even thought about it. That's what it would take for me to do that. And the reason I'm doing it per day and not per hour. Some people do it billable hours. The reason I'm not doing it billable hours because with our techs, we're not. I'm not billing out every hour per se because we got drive time and stuff like that to and from the jobs and stuff. So I'm doing it how much I'm looking to net per day because I'm gonna give them so many jobs per day, and those jobs that I'm giving him per day is gonna net a certain amount. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna just do it based upon uh, just doing it with third party warranties. If you're just doing third party warranties. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with the tech doing 5 stops. The tech doing 5 stops, and this is what I do. Um, we just do 5 stops. Um, I do 5 stops. I do 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, a 1, 2, and a 3. So let's see here. All right, at those 5 stops, let me get my pen right. Okay, 5 stops. And at those 5 stops, we're billing out $125. So the first time he goes to the customer house, uh, we're gonna charge $125. And when he go back to put the part on, we're gonna charge $125. So each day it's like he's making $125 per stop. And this is the current formula everybody's using that come to Appliance Bootcamp. So from there, it's gonna give you 600 uh, and $25 per day. It's what that's what he's grossing. Okay. All right. All right. Now, if he's grossing that per day, I pay my lead techs and subs $50 per stop. So every time they go to a stop to diagnose, I give them $50, and when they go back and put the part on, I give them $50. So with that, he's going to actually I gotta take out their actual salary. And that's me providing the vehicles and all that stuff. So they're getting $50 per stop. So if I take out their salary, because that's gonna be 5 times 50 is gonna be $250. That's what they're getting per day. And so that'll leave me with $375 per day that I'm making. All right. So now, with that, if we're gonna scale up, if I got a couple of techs, I gotta have somebody in the now office staff to actually be there answering the phone, billing out, ordering parts. You're not gonna be do this by yourself. You're gonna have to have an actual office staff. So the way I'm gonna look at it with that, I want to pay somebody. I want to pay my office staff uh, now this is not where everybody gonna start off at. This is what they'll work their way up to. I'm gonna $15 an hour. So $15 an hour times eight, they're gonna work 8 hours, and that's gonna give them what $120 per. That make them $120 per day. All right. Now, with that, one office person is not going to be there doing everything for just one. It's not going to be 1-to-1 ratio, meaning for every tech not going to have their own personalized secretary doing their work. Right now, I can do the I can actually one person can actually service at least up about 4 techs with today's technology. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide the $120. I'm going to divide the $120. I'm going to divide it by 4 techs. Because 4 techs, the 4 techs that go out here and run these calls, they actually got paid for their office staff. So 4 techs divided by 120 divided by 4, that's gonna give me $30. $30 per tech per day. So now I have to come here and subtract $30 because also to actually keep their office staff. Not only do I have to pay this tech 250 every time he goes to a call, but every day I know out of all the calls he run, $30 got to go towards to pay my office staff. So now that leaves me with $345. All right, so $345. That's how much I'm netting. That's after I done paid all my bills and everything, and that's how much I'm netting at the end of each day. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna divide that by how much I know I need to have this amount per day, that 3,000 per day. So I'm gonna take that 3,847, and I'm gonna divide that by 345 because that's how much one tech is making me per day. And if I round that up, it's going to be 12 techs. So I need to have 12 techs to actually if I'm doing it 5 stops per day. And that's what everybody starting at 10 and leaving at 3. Now, if you're somebody who want to really be efficient and push your techs, the average tech should be able to do 7 stops. If you got him scheduled correctly and you making everybody start like everybody else do at 8 o'clock and 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and they go from 8 to 5 like normal jobs. If you're gonna run your business that way, let's see how that will go. I don't. I just do 5 stops. But if you somebody who wants to be efficient and get the most out of your techs, so instead of having 5 stops, we'll do 7 stops, and that's you're gonna make them do 7 stops per day. So you're gonna add 2 more stops, and we're gonna do 7 times the 125, and with that, 7 times the 125. Now they're gonna be bringing in the 875, but now they're actually going to be making now instead of the 250, they're going to be making now uh, instead of it being 250 and 30, I'm not going to go up on their prices anymore. If I'm running it real tight at what you call at 7 stops, I'm still gonna pay. I'm gonna still keep the salary the same. I'm gonna actually have technicians on salary and just say, hey, 65,000 a year. I'm not gonna do per stop. I'm gonna go on a salary then and just tell them, hey, we'll sign a contract for 65,000 a year, $70,000 per year is what I pay you, and that's going to amount to that 250. That 250 a day is 65,000 a year, and then I'll add in for my what you call for my also the $30 for the actual office assistant because I'm not going to pay her any more money to actually schedule 2 more stops per day. So now when I do that, um, that's gonna be five. I'm gonna start now making 595 per day, and I'm gonna take that 595 and I'm gonna divide that by the amount I need to make per day. And now all I need is 7 techs. So 7 techs. If I was to run 7 calls per day, I could do it with 7 techs. Now, if you get your techs to actually do seal systems, where some of those stops instead of making 125, he's making $400 or $500, or $800 for you. It don't take long for that to go per day. And so with stuff like that, instead of him doing 7 calls per day, I would knock him down. If I got a seal system tech, I do kind of like the Sears is doing with that tech. I make him do maybe 3 or make him do 4 per day, like Sears is doing, and let him run that way. He won't have to do 7 because all I really need for him to make was that $875 for me for that day, and by the time he does his second call that day, I'm already in the black because I make $500 to $800 the first seal system he do. The other 2 or 3 is I'm above board. So that's all you would need to do to that's our numbers there. So that's all you really need to do to make $1 million. The way we're doing it now, if you do 5 stops, you need 12 techs, and if you do 7 stops, you just need 7 techs. It doesn't take a whole lot. And with both of those, you probably just need 2 office people. That's about all you would need. About 2 office people and about 12 techs. 2 office people and about 7 techs, and you can make $1 million. Um, if my numbers stand correct, that's where it's at. And that's where it goes, and that's very doable. Some people already got almost already there at the 12 at the 7 techs and stuff. Some people them and a partner, them and one other person. But if that's what we're going to be shooting for, and those are the numbers we need to be shooting for. It doesn't necessarily have to be the text. If you start to do you start to do COD work and you start doing seal system work, it's easy then to actually if you're doing seal system work and you making 2,000 or $1,000 per day, you can eliminate one a need for 1 tech because that person be making the same amount as two or 3 techs will be making if he's doing a lot of seal system work. So there you go. So I'm gonna go now to the actual chat and see what we got going on. But that's the way I look at it. How you can actually make $1 million doing it doing appliance repair with the formula that I have. You should be able to make $1 million very easy doing that. All right. So we're gonna read the chat and see what we got going on. And no, those are not gross. Those are net. Those are not gross. Those are net. Those are net numbers. We're not looking at gross. We're gonna be looking at net. Okay. Code CX sounds good. Okay. Hey, Mike and family. Triple R appliance repair. Hey, Mika Woods. 10 sounds good. Okay. All right. Quentin Hyde sounds good, Mike. Okay. All right. All right. Everybody seems to hear me. Okay. All right. Hey, everyone. All right. Terrell Glover. DCNF Appliance. Hey, how you doing, man? Oh, DCNF Appliance. say they had the best month yet. Do you mind sharing? You mind sharing us where you at with where you at? If you don't mind sharing where you at. I admit too. I had one of my best months too. I haven't got my numbers all the way in on this one, um, but I had one of my best months. Matter of fact, I might when it comes in, I might post my month up. I had one of my best months. Okay. All right. Numbers looking good. Streamline 05 line. What's up, ABC fam? Please, Grandmaster, Peace, Grandmaster Mike. Hey, how you doing? Madison Ruba, what's up, ABC fam? Hey, all right. Because we don't read. Hey, how you doing? All right. Maurice Anderson. Hey, how you doing, Maurice? All right. Quentin Hodge fam. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Miss J? J Real. Okay. Untamed Kango. What's up, Miss J? Okay. They got some networking going on. All right. All right. Hey, how you doing, Oki? Jay Real says he can't wait to get an assignment. Okay. All right. They got some networking going on. Yeah, they need to pull those tech manuals. You're gonna have to do the pregame and do it. You're not gonna be able to wing your way through it. Yeah, applianceology. Also, some of the guys now. I'm glad you brought that up. DCNF appliance. Some of the guys now also they're doing MSA World, and they got a bunch of tech stuff over there too. So that's how these guys. You see DCNF and them, the guys who you seeing pulling in all this money. They're putting money back in their business. That not only are they doing applianceology, but they're doing MSA World. Their little group came together, and they kind of like one person might get MSA World, another person might get applianceology, and they're if something's not on one of the sites that they need, the other person will pick it up. So that's what they're doing. So you get there and you start networking. Okay, BK from the Rockies. Hey, how you doing? All right. Hey, how you doing, Picture Man? All right. All right, there you go. Yep, you definitely got to use your resources. Yep, you got to push yourself. And when you and when you go out and you buy these things, it's not like it's a business expense, but it's really an investment in you to do your business better and to get over the hump quicker. Otherwise, you're gonna have some hard times struggling through it. And I'm telling you, if you do what I tell you to do, if you go out and do your research prior to you going out there, it makes it a whole lot easier, a whole lot easier. Maurice Anderson, I like how you break down your numbers. Oh, thanks. All right. DCNF say they ready for the challenge. Yeah, they already got their train moving. All right. Uh, Griffin, thank you. Okay. Donnie Madden, what's up? Mario Goodson, even ABC fam and Uncle Mike. What's good, ABC fam? What's up, everyone? Let's get these likes up. Okay, thanks. Yeah, we got 82 watching. Thank the 82 people who's watching. All right. Um, 4K a day. Yeah, it's a little less than 4K a day, and it adds up. If you look at it, it's gonna be right at a little bit more than 83,000 per month. A little bit more than 83,000 per month, and that's mainly what I'm looking at. With I go ahead. I go ahead and tell you all. Um, I'm a little. I'm right now. I'm a little more than halfway there. I'm a little more than halfway there. And I haven't really pushed Appliance Bootcamp yet. You look, we only got about maybe 3,000 subscribers. And I'm not really marketing it yet because I still got some stuff I need to fix on it. But Appliance Bootcamp, if I once I get everything in place and now we're starting to ramp up on some of the marketing and stuff, I think I am gonna be able to hit it with this, and when I get my ice cream parlor going, my ice cream parlor should be giving me somewhere between 25 maybe 30 per month that I'm looking at. I'm projecting with the ice cream parlor, and I'm gonna try to push appliance boot camp to about maybe about 50. I want to do about 50 per month with Appliance Boot Camp, and it's very doable. It's very doable. All I gotta do is sell one or two courses per day, and I if I can't sell one or two courses per day with the results that we're seeing here, then something's wrong, and we got it at a price point that's easy for people to buy. So, but yeah, once I get the ice cream parlor up and running, and get Appliance Boot Camp in about 2 months, we should be hitting our numbers, and I'll be there. And I'm gonna do it in 2 months, in 2 years. I'm gonna do it in 2 years. All right. Okay. Yeah, J Real. Oh yeah, I'm watching doctors and scientists. They're exposing this virus. Yeah, I like to see their numbers, how they come up with their projections and stuff. I'm not a mathematician, but there's mathematicians out there that can work the formulas and do projections and stuff like that. Show their numbers. Show them how they work it. And same thing. If you don't think my numbers right, uh, let me know. If you work yours a little different, let me know if I missed something. Okay, decent enough appliance spend. Not like gas. I need to put gas in there too. With the vans that we drive, it's about $20 per day in gas. So I need to put gas in there too. I'll put gas in there, and it shouldn't be much more because I rounded up the technicians because it was like for the 12 it's like 11.1. So we should have enough buffer in there. Same thing with the seven, it was like 6 point something. I rounded up to seven. So rounding that up should be enough to handle the gas and whatnot and uniforms and stuff. But I'm gonna scale it down a little bit more as we go through this journey. And I want you all to track your numbers too. Like I say, I'm gonna be putting in QuickBooks right after we do the seal system course, and we're gonna track our numbers and make sure that we get there and we hit it. Cause I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. All right. DCNF appliance at 125 per stop, 675 per tech. Yeah, 625 per tech is yeah, 625 per tech. Okay. All right. Dan Young, Mike, which bank account do you pay your health insurance, life insurance, etc. out of? I pay my life insurance out of my tax account. My life insurance and my actual auto insurance, I pay it out of taxes. And the reason I pay it out of taxes because I don't let me I pay what I owe in taxes. So that tax account grows real big, and I have a lot of vehicles. I have two teenage drivers that's on my account, and I whatchamacall, my insurance and stuff is really high, so I pay it out of that. My life insurance is pretty cheap. I got term life, but far as my health insurance, I do consulting work for different companies, and some of the major companies. In order for me to do their consulting work, I give them a break if they let me get in on their company insurance. So I get free health insurance. Take that back. Probably 10 to 15 texts. 10 to 15 texts. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Men, women lie. Numbers don't. Okay. High level. Okay. Patrick Young. What's good, Mike? What's good, ABC fan? All right. DCNF. What city are you? They talking to DCNF. Okay. Cool. Okay. They got networking going on. Uh, Maurice Anderson thinking about getting a virtual assistant. Yeah, I've done that in the past. I had success, and I had not that good of success. I didn't really stay with it long enough to work out the kinks. But I have done it in the past, and it was okay when I done it. But I like doing with my nieces and my daughters when my sister in laws when they're in high school and college. I can just give them a internet phone, and they can just plug it in plug it in, and they up and running, and they can answer my calls. So when they got of age, I just use my family members instead of, and I could pay them. I was paying them maybe $100 a week, and then or maybe $120 a week. And when you in the sixth grade and you getting $120 a week, $100 a week, that's a lot of money to answer the phone, and you at home, and you just sitting at home all day, and you ain't gotta go to McDonald's and stand up all day. They just answer the phone, and if we're going on vacation or whatever, they just take the phone with them and they just plug it in. Same thing when they in college. When they get out of class, they just go to the dorm room, plug up, and they just answer the phone. So that's what I done. Because we don't read. These numbers are so sexy. Yeah, once you break them down into smaller things, that $3,847 per day, that's not a big number. You can hit that number, and you got several techs out there running for you. You can knock those numbers out. You can knock them out. Um, all right, they got some networking going on. Yeah, if they do seal systems, yeah. Wow, we got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, let's see. Okay, man, let's see here. Okay. Uh Yeah, DCNF say you have to embrace the grind and be ready to learn every day. Every day is a learning experience. With me, I'm learning today. I'm trying to braise with map gas. It braised good, but the little tank that you get from the actual from like Home Depot, Lowe's, it don't last that long. So I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the gas place and see if they have a bigger tank that I could get to actually braise longer. But for a little setup for you get a Home Depot and Lowe's, you can do it. I've done some good braids, but I only could braid like one or two lines, and that was it. So I'm learning now. Okay. T Fitness. These are gross numbers. No, these are net. This is not gross. We're not looking at gross. We're gonna look at net. I met a lot of people who say they gross $1 million. Then you find out they only netted 60,000. We want to net a million, and that's what we're going for, the net a million. But we're gonna put a million in our pocket. Because we don't read seven text, easily work. Yep. Okay. What's up, Mike at ABC Fam? How's everyone? Okay. Mario Goodson, DCNF, they got that going. T Fitness 7 to 12 text isn't bad to manage. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Right now, I've not put the numbers together. I said, man, right now I'm managing. I feel like I'm managing probably 60 to 70 tech, 60 to 70 across the whole United States right now, and I'm able to push people through in a day's time. So I said I could have easily had done it back in the days if I put my mind to it, because I'm kind of doing it now. Where you all come in, I'm training you all, and you all are going out, and then I'm giving y'all a little bit of support. Then you're on your own. If I wasn't doing appliance boot camp, I could have easily had done this, and actually trained technicians and put them out there. And just think, if I had all these guys and stuff that I had now, if I had to drive back then, or somebody had got to me early on in my career and say, you need to do this and train techs this way and put them out. Look how I had a workforce over hundreds, and still growing. But I love it this way. I love it the way I'm doing it now, where y'all come in and y'all go out and make y'all own money. I want you all to be millionaires, and we all be millionaires, and everybody's strong. So that way, if Mike Sneed get in some trouble, somebody can come help pull me out the ditch. And same thing, if you all get in trouble, we have people that can come pull you out the ditch. All right. All right, the warranty companies are slow to know getting new contracts on board. It's been a month for me. Well, you have to think. Look how slow it is. Go try buy a pack of chicken wings right now. Go try to buy some toilet paper or some paper towels. Everything is slow right now. Just not the home warranty. No, right now everything is slow. You can't even go try to buy an order of fries from McDonald's and see how long the drive through and stuff is. Everything right now has came to a grinding halt, and but they're picking up and they're doing it. But you have to think, they're not going into the office. They're actually now working from home, and everything is going to take twice or three times as long. Nora Ingram, hello, Mike and ABC fan. Hope everyone is staying healthy and well. Love watching Mike calculate the money. Already hit the like button on the way in. Okay, thanks. Uh, MS World has a lot of info also. Yeah, they does. They do. They do. Yep, those service manuals are key. Because I'm trying networking. I'm trying network. November 2019 class. Okay, they trying to get something going. DCNL. We have gotten very efficient. We are. Oh, here we go. DCNF appliance. So they have gotten very efficient. We are 80% efficient. 4-day turnaround. That's good. And below $250 average repair cost. Man, you hitting your numbers. That is wonderful, man. Um, J Real Mike, did you get out give out new number? No, I haven't given out the new number yet. I actually got my stuff set up, but I haven't given out the new number yet. I'm gonna actually give it out. I want to I don't want to give it out right now. Be honest, I don't want to give it out right now until I get a couple more things up. Because right now I don't want to get flooded with the numbers. I was hoping I could get my assistant in here, and they're going to open up for the actual virus thing, and I can have them answer the phone. I don't want to actually turn the phone on and it's ringing, and I can't finish what I got going on next door with my ice cream parlor. So I thought I was gonna be further along, but the city is a little longer with hooking up my water and my plumbing. So I want to finish that first, so I will have time to be able to answer the phone. I hate to give y'all the number and then I don't answer. The people who came through the course, they got my phone number where they can reach me, and that's doing good. But once I put the other number out, that's the only number y'all going to get to, and I don't want to do that until I have somebody here to pick up the phone. All right. Okay, Mr. O said, Mike, Old Republic is on fire. Um, they're giving me so much work and service calls. They must be letting the lid off. They're paying me for 4 appliances and one stop over $1,000 repair. Installation. Yeah, yeah. Everybody is on fire right now, man. Like I said, this last month, one of the best months I've had. One of the best months I've had in business. Um, LP, I've been waiting since the start of February to get going with warranty companies. I started Facebook ads today to get business. Okay. Where you at? Where you live at, LP? Are you in a union state? If you somebody, y'all guys is in union states, man. Where they big unions like Boston and city of Chicago, New York City, those places where they big in unions, man, they make it hard for you. They make it hard for you. And that's the thing too, you're gonna find out. When you start to be a business owner, you're gonna start to realize some of those things you're gonna start to despise. You're gonna start to despise the unions because they're gonna be in your way all the time. And you're gonna find out too, you might become a little bit more conservative than you were liberal. As you start to being a business owner, you're gonna become a little bit more conservative. Okay, Donna White, takes a lot of broken appliances to generate that amount of work on a constant basis. No, it don't. No, it doesn't. I could easily do that amount right now. I could easily uh, tomorrow take in that amount of calls, and if I was to start back doing third party warranty calls, start marketing and stuff, it's very easy to do those amount of calls. Right now, people are doing those calls. They're right now people are doing 7 calls per day, one man stop, and they happen to turn people away. And we booked right now. We booked already now. I think maybe Wednesday. We booking for Wednesday or next week. So you can easily do it. And I'm not only going to 1 or 2 places. I'm not going everywhere. I'm only going to 1 or 2 places, like a 5 mile radius. If I was to open up my service area and I was to start going to maybe Fayetteville, start going to actually Chapel Hill, going all the Durham, doing everything in Wake Forest, the other surrounding areas where I'm at, I could easily hit those numbers. That's not a lot of numbers. Okay. Creative Connection MSA has a lot of training content for those interested. Okay. All right. Dallas for Dallas, you should have a lot of work down there in Dallas. You should have a lot of work. All right. Uh, Dallas, you should have a lot of work. Uh, 4,000 subs now. I got 4,000. Let me see. Oh wow, I do. I got 4,000 subs. Okay, thanks, man. I didn't know that. I was cheating myself. I got 4,000. I didn't even look at it. Thanks. All right, Clinton Jackson. Uh, uh, how can we get our first call completion numbers up? First call completion, you got to do what I said. You're gonna have to pre-diagnose the calls up front. So when you get a work order in, you need to call, get the model serial number, call the customer, find out what it's doing, go research it, see what other people have said they found to be wrong with the call, and then you want to go ahead and start stacking up on your actual parts. You start putting a parts list together, truck stock. So when you go out there, you got the parts on hand. And if you don't have it on hand, if you think it is a part, if it's electronic part, you want to make sure that you're in good with your parts supplier, and just tell them, hey, I'm taking this part out. I'm not going to open it, box or anything. If I don't need it, I would like to bring it back. And if you get good and they see your face a lot and you trustworthy, they'll take it back for you. But if you open the box, they might not take it back. But you want to do stuff like that, and doing a pre-diagnosing and doing and looking at and reading and finding out what problems are from what the person said for that appliance. That's how you get your first call complete up. And you want, like I say, you want to have also a truck stop. But starting off, where you just starting off doing appliance repair and you just get going, you don't want to worry about first call completes and stuff. You want to worry about just going out there doing one or two calls and learning how to fix them. Once you learn how to fix them, like DC and F and them, they know how to fix them now. So now they're looking at, they actually now are starting to work on their business where they're actually now working on their matrix and stuff. So now what they're doing, when you see him talking about those numbers, what he's doing now, he's actually competing against other companies in other areas. So he's saying he can go now to his rep and say, hey, I'm knocking this down from you, and you see the work that we're doing. Send me more work, and the rep trusts him because he's saying, oh, okay, you're doing a great job. You getting the numbers where I'm at, and I ain't gotta be answering about your calls, anything to my boss. If you can take more work, I'd rather ride with you because you're gonna make me look good. So that's what he's doing. They're actually now starting to go out and compete and trying to take over the market that they're in. Okay. All right. Okay. Steve Padella. Machines are breaking down 3 and 4 at a time on customers. Yeah, you get now. You got the 3 or 4 appliances because what happened? People now are as soon as they get home, they're washing all their clothes, so they washing more. You got people who cooking a lot more now. They're not going out to eat, so that's breaking. You got people stacking the refrigerators full of food and stuff, and they're going in and out the refrigerator, the kids all day. So that's when they every time they open up refrigerator, condensation, how they go in, condensation hit, the refrigerator got defrost more. So you got all these problems that's coming in right at this time. And the bad thing about it, they can't afford. Even if they want to go buy a new refrigerator, it's a 3 month waiting list. I think right now to get a refrigerator. So if the refrigerator break, they got no choice but to fix it. Because now all right, you got 3 months. You're gonna have to wait because there's none. The manufacturer's not making any, and they're sold out. So okay, BK from the Rockies. It sounds like the key to hitting the million mark is having multiple function business and or one phenomenal business. I think so. Like I say, seven texts is not hard to get. It's 7 texts is not hard to get. Some people have the work. They probably could if they turn on all that. If right now some people have maybe one or two third party warranty companies, and they're not really doing that many CODs. But they got COD people calling them. They got other third party warranty companies call. They probably have enough work where they could easily bring in 7 people if they knew how to balance them and bring them in and train them. So yeah, so that's not hard to hit, and that's why when you go to these seminars, the conferences and stuff, and you start sitting around the players who have multiple techs, That's why you see them making $3 million a year, $8 million a year, $10 million a year. And we're gonna start hitting those numbers too. We no longer gonna sit around and just try to hit six figures. I got my another buddy in here. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, I think I got him too. All right. So I whatchamacall. I was out here trying to do my map gas and stuff and braids, and I cracked the door to let some of the gas fumes go out, and I had these counter flies. The moth start to fly in here, looking at my lights. So now they coming into my actual ring light. All right. So all right, Mike, I have completed my welcome meeting with AHS, and we'll start taking two a day on Monday. I'm keeping the family informed. Thanks again. Okay, thanks, man. That's good. Way to go, Ernest. All right, Jay Real. I have a call. I have to call more warranty company. I'm only in with one. Okay. Once they turn you on, I'll be honest. Once you get one good warranty company, that's all you really need. If you're a one man show, one or two is all you can be able to do. Uh, okay, Oprah. Mike, what about the other expenses like health insurance for your tax, unemployment tax, office phones, and rent, and etc. Uh, Rent, you're not going to need no rent because I don't rent anything. I dispatch them from their house, so everything is mobile. So they get their work orders and stuff from their house. No, service companies now don't have no shop where people come report to. All the technicians get everything via their smartphone or tablet, and you don't even get to see the text, and they just run them that way. Far as the phones and stuff, like I said, I rounded it up. I didn't put those numbers in, but I rounded it up. So for the 12 text, it was actually 11.1, is what they said. So I rounded it up to 12. So that point nine that's in there for that 12th tech, that should be enough to cover all of that. And same thing with the 7 text, it was like 6 point something. So that number that going up to that next tech should cover all those expenses. Now, health insurance and stuff, they're subs. They're not employees. They're actually subs. So they're subcontractors. So with that, they have to get their own insurance and all that stuff. And you don't pay no unemployment tax with them. All right, six. Yeah, six solid text. Okay. Nora Ingram. Here we go. Wow. Okay, we got a lot going on. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. We got a lot of stuff. Okay. Uh, okay. They got some networking going on. Okay. Patrick Young, can't wait for the sales system course. The conversation I had with American Home Shield rep was really an eye opener. The guy was really saying that they have no problem paying your flat rate. Yeah, I tell people that all the time. That flat rate is where you need to be at. They matter of fact, they want you to be there because then he ain't got to answer to his boss. All right. Dan Young, when you talk about making $400 to $800 doing sales system, is that with warranty companies or COD? That's both. That's both. Both of them will pay you that much for sales system. I got one of them that I'm gonna be doing either tomorrow or Saturday. It's he has a retro refrigerator where it looks like the old 1950s refrigerators and stuff. It's really a Whirlpool, but the old it make it look like the 1950s, and the compressor is going on it, and that's what 1125 he's paying for that. So all right, yeah, we got 96 people watching. Thanks. Shimano, what's the flat rate? That's how much I tell you to charge. Charge $85 per hour, but you're gonna charge an hour and a half to go out and an hour and a half to go put parts on. Okay, Okafor. Some of my saying appliance want us to have a website in order to sign up with them now. They're what they're doing. I don't know if it's because of so many people now coming into the industry. They just don't want they don't want no homeowners and DIYs to be coming in. They want to that's one of the things I told you all when they start closing the gate down. When too many people start coming in, you start seeing stuff like that happen. So what they're doing now, they're verifying that you are a true business owner. So that's all it is. Remember I told you all the doors gonna start to close. So that's when you start seeing the people start saying, hey, too many people coming in. We're gonna limit the amount of information getting out there. So they're verifying that you are actual service technicians, that you just not anybody just popping up, just trying to and you're not just anybody just popping up. So that's one of the things. What you're seeing there is the doors starting to close. That's what you're seeing. Matthew James, I'm going to hit six figures this year for the first time. Only up from there. Seven figures. Woo. Oh wow, you're gonna hit six figures, Matthew James. Are you doing appliance repair right now? All right. Pat, they got going on. Big Willie, hey, how you doing, Big Willie? Thank you for teaching. No problem. Top authority. I told an HVAC friend about warranty company. He could not believe the numbers. Um, in return, he would teach me sales systems. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. I saw Slick out there, got him a private teacher. He sent me a video the other night. He's out there doing some sales systems. So I don't know who Slick got. Somebody, I guess he got an HVAC guy. Somebody showing him. Slick showed me he was out there brazen. All right, King Jaffe. How much is the course today? If you just want the online, 500. If you want the online and the hands-on, 1,500. And this is the last day you can be grandfathered in. Yeah, it's all from the crib. Yeah, nobody have an office anymore. Nobody have an office. And after this, because now the pandemic to pushed everybody home, a lot of people ain't going back to their offices anymore. They're gonna say, hey, everybody can work from home, and we worked out okay. So okay, appliance flipper, doing a little research. That R11, R12 really damaged the ozone, and the R135 age global warming, loose situation. Is there certification required to seal system? Yeah, you're gonna need to get EPA certified to actually reclaim refrigerant. So yeah, the appliancetology is requiring that you they want to make sure that you actually are in business. Okay. Uh, Finisher LLC. I just signed up for appliancetology, and they did ask for the website. Not sure if they stand by that though. Okay. Um, Stephen Padallo. Where can I find a mentor or technical assistance where when I get stuck on these machines? I'm bad at asking for help. If you came to appliance boot camp, you can call me up if you came to appliance boot camp. Otherwise, I don't know because, like I said, there's no trade school teaching this. It's not like it's not like plumbing or HVAC or auto mechanics. There's no trade school where you can go learn it. Yeah, DCNF. They're checking to see if you actually running a business. Yeah, and that's how the closing of the door start. They want to make sure you're actual business owners, and then then once they prove that you actually are business owners, then it goes to where you got to be a licensed business owner, a certified business owner, and you go to some of the parts houses. Like if you try to go buy HVAC parts, unless you are a contractor, they won't sell you the parts. And I think that's what might happen with the actual appliance parts. They might do the same thing. They won't even sell them to the public. Okay, top authority. Hey Mike, I was thinking in another year doing like you did and teach young black kids business, kind of like a boot camp in Texas. Yeah, you can do that. Like I say, I've done it. I've done it for free. I actually have paid people to actually learn it. You're gonna have to find a niche to go. This is the first niche that I found, and I just stumbled into it. I didn't think I honestly I did not think I was gonna be able to teach anybody about the appliance repair field. And I've been trying to do this for forever. But I just stumbled. It just stumbled into it. Thanks so much to JT for actually pushing me to do it and allow his platform to allow this to grow and come out of his platform. But yeah, you got to find. I found out when you say you're gonna teach the young black kids. It's not just young black kids, young white kids, I don't care who it is. They just not going to be I haven't found any of them to be interested at this age, at that young age about doing appliance repair, um, or about doing anything skilled systems, not skilled trade, because they're still thinking they're gonna be playing in the NFL, NBA. They thinking that they're gonna work like at Google, where they're gonna go there and play ping pong all day. They're not gonna get dirty. So this right here is not sexy to nobody in their early 20s and whatnot. But when a man gets to be about 30, 35, this look good when they say, hey, I want to be my own boss. I don't want to work for nobody else. And they find out they can come here and do this, and they can make more money than they was making at their job, and they have their own business. Then they start to like it. And I'm actually pushing to do something with middle school and high school kids too. But I'm gonna see how that works. And I'm gonna be pushing mine towards the homeschoolers, because the parents there are a little bit more involved, and they have a little bit more vested interest in what their kids are learning, and they always looking for some type of enrichment. And they have a lot of times they have a little bit more disposable income. So with them, I'm gonna actually go towards the homeschoolers and try to have a course where they can actually come here, and maybe for a week uh, go through appliances and stuff. And I teach them about appliances and skilled trades. Mike, do you have a second line on one phone? Do you have a second line on one phone? Yeah, on my phones, I got about maybe 5 or 6 lines that can go here. Yeah, so you can I got unlimited lines now. I think about it. It's not like the old days where you had a old PBX and you had the actual wires you had to punch down. All of this right here is digital, so I can have as many phone lines as I want. So I can have wait if you call my business, they'll say hit press 0 to talk to an operator, press 1 to talk to accountant, press 2 to schedule appointment. So I can send those to any one of any headset that I want on any number that I want, or I can send it to somebody else's cell phone. They got to move out of them union states to make 7 figures. Man, I've been tempted to tell some people that why you stay. I'm talking to one guy earlier this week, and he was up in Boston, and it's just Boston. Boston and California is probably the two worst I've seen. And I asked him, he tell me how much he hated. Why you stay? I just would not deal with it. I would just I would get my mind would be I'm going to be setting myself up to leave, especially if I don't have any kids and I'm not married. I'm not staying in no crap like that. I'm not staying there. Where they do so much to keep you from working. Uh, J Real, and I guess I have to get a website now. Yeah, I don't know. They might be. I don't know. They just started that, so I don't know if they're enforcing it or not. Top authority. Dallas has a lot of bad mechanics. Okay. Finisher LLC. Went to my first call with Select. Fixed the dryer, then ended up fixing the toilet too. Okay, way to go. Way to go. Sam, I am. Hey, how you doing, Sam? Yeah, Sam. Yep, Sam. Congratulations, Sam. Sam. On his way to 100 grand this year. It ain't been at it but a month. King Jaffe. I'm really hesitant. How much is the course? Like I say, the course. If you want the online only 500. If you want the online and live hands-on event 1,500. I don't know why you would be hesitant now if you see all the people who have gotten the results and stuff. I don't know why you would still be hesitant. It's about to go down. There you go. The finisher because we don't read. Okay. Okay. William Goodson question: do you make less money on first call? No, no. You make the same. You make more money on first call completes because you ain't got to go back out there. No, you make more money. And if you get a first call complete, you still they're gonna look at your completed call. Your completed call meaning when you're done and you bill out. If you bill out for 250 or less, they're good. So if I go out there and get first call complete, I'm still billing out for 250. As I get better at my job, I ain't gonna take less money. Okay. Okay, there you go. Finisher telling you what to do. So he said just what he done, just set up a website. Domain names only cost $10 a year. There you go. Extra $10. All right, there you go. He's showing you how to do it. Bob Knight want to know if anybody doing business in New York City. Why not be a boss, Uncle Mike? No, I don't want to be no more bosses. That's why now I can't grow any hair now because I've been a boss. That's where all my hair at now. So I had my time being the boss. Appliance flipper. Can you work Saturday and Sundays only for warranty companies? I work 9 to 8 p.m. during the week. Uh, I've had one person who came through who got a warranty company to allow them to do that. But many of them are not. I don't think you have to look and see. Many people are not going to, because if you go out there Saturday and you diagnose something and you order a part, they got to wait a whole week before you come back. So not many people want to do that. But one guy in one area, the warranty companies did work with him. He just done the weekend calls. You have to look and see. Okay, LP, I did my first drive-in cleaning on yesterday, and it was the easiest $85 I made in 50 minutes. I'm ready to get going. Facebook ads. I had to fire appointment requests and get set more missed money. Okay, there you go. Shimano Falon. Okay. Gratitude. Hey, BC fan, Mike. I just 2 calls, 210 home warranty and select. Are they good companies? 210 is good. Select. Some people like Select. Some people don't. I Select. No problem I had with Select. It was taking them. I got used to getting my money within 3 to 4 days. They take a little longer to pay. I just didn't like waiting a little time. But some people like them. Some people like them. You can't hear? Y'all can't hear me? Okay. Oh, thank Big Willie for the $2. Okay, he's using this time to get his life together. Okay, thanks, Big Willie. Okay. Because we don't read. This the game, Uncle Mike. You pay 16.50 for a course, then flip it to 2 million. Yeah. That's where we're going. If you follow me for the next 2 years, I'm gonna net $1 million. I'm gonna, let's say, by hook or crook, I'm gonna net $1 million before I'm 50. So that's where I'm going, and you all can do it too. You all can do it too. We're gonna do it together. Okay, the finisher said Facebook and Instagram ads are great. I need to try some, man. I'm gonna try them. I used to do them for the mattress business and when I had my other business, but I hadn't done them in years. All right. Okay. All right, Slick. I guess he's in. Okay. And also, if you look and we got payments. You can make payments. About $200 per month for the course. You can make payments. Clinton Jackson. I'm working on the business right now, doing paperwork and listening to this information, trying to learn more. Okay. What's the rate for seal system? Seal systems anywhere between $500 to $800. Some of them, if you get like Vikings and Sub Zeros, $1,000. GE monograms and stuff, $1,000. Okay. ABC stay winning. Thanks. They got networking going on. Oh, okay. Man, they really going at it now. So the finisher says Appliancetology also asks for a pic of a business card or something showing your connection to your company. Okay. I told y'all it won't be long for the doors start to close. I told you. Matthew James, yes, I've been in the game for 7+ years. I've been on my own for almost 7 months now, doing all COD 15 to 30 calls a week. Way to go, man. Congratulations. All right. He finally got out on his own and now he gonna hit 7 figures. Man, that's good. Congratulations, man. But Mike could they could get our EIN. I don't know. Like I say, that uh, I guess they could, but that's their business. You can't really tell somebody what to do with their business. And like I say, when a lot of people start rushing in, we keep telling you all that the doors is going to start to close at some point in time. It's going to happen, and that's all that is just the doors starting to close. That's all that is. Hey, A plus appliance, aloha. Okay. Okay, T Fitness. We have to get on some of these boards that are making these calls. Yeah, we do. We do. Okay. J Real said they have embroidered work shirts. Okay. And if they get to a point where if no, you got Marcone MSA World. They have service manuals too. So there'll be other people, but eventually all of them going to act the same. So it's best to go ahead and get in and get your business up and running before they start putting more hurdles for you to jump over. Oakford. I guess I got text versus subs mixed up. Thanks for clarifying. So the subs will have their own tools and vehicles. They have their own tools. I'll supply the vehicle for them. Like I said, I can go get a vehicle for less than $3,000. So I go get a little van from the state and pull the seats out and put my decals on it. Now a lot of times I want my decals and my name to be on the van because as they driving it around through the city and stuff, that's free advertising and marketing. Okay, decent enough. So you can get his EPA certification. Okay, they got networking going on. Okay, Bob Knight, what's up with the big cities? A lot of third-party warranties don't cover them, and property management won't let us in because they have guys on site that do repair. It seems like COD and word of mouth is better. In the big cities, that's because of the unions. The unions lock you all out, and the third party warranties are not going to go up there and have to fight unions. So you know you how they going to get a plumber? A plumber up there going to have to be a union plumber. How they going to get an electrician or HVAC? All of them going to be in the unions, and they're not going to go there and fight the unions and get in bed with them, and then the unions try to take over their own business. And they know they be out of business, and the union be running it, so they just stay out of it. So that's why a lot of the third party warranties don't go up there. And same thing with the property management company. You know, you got what they call supers, the supers or whoever. He dictates who get to come in there and do the work, and you might have to grease somebody's palms. I don't know. I never worked in there, but to me, I think if they got a gatekeeper there, you have to be in with the gatekeeper. Okay. Uh, All right. Sam, I am. I'm in California, but looking to go to Florida. Okay, there you go. All right, John Arnold. What do you suggest for the guys in the Union States? I'm in New Jersey. You can do it. We have people in New Jersey that's doing well, but you're not gonna have as many selections as we have. Now, once you learn it and you start doing COD work, you make a lot of money doing COD. But to get started in, a lot of times it's a little harder because there's not many third party warranty companies as we have in non-union states. In non-union states, you might have 15 or 20. Here in North Carolina, we don't have to do. All you gotta do is just put your company. You register your company with the on the Secretary of State, and the next day, Choice Home Warranty and Select is sending you paperwork before you sending you work orders before you even fill anything out. Then you got people calling you all day, begging you to do work. So us in non-union states, we don't even have to really really apply hard to get work. No, I mean, is your phone line is, oh, no, 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 my business line is different than my phone line. Yeah, no, they totally different. Okay. General C appliance. What is the phone service program you use? I'm looking for something like that. They done changed the name. I think it's Vonage or Audio Vox. They done changed the name 3 or 4 times. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the community page. They done changed. They done got bought out 3 or 4 times, but there's plenty of them do it. Grasshopper, I think, do it. There's plenty of them do it. That you can get you should call it voice over IP. You know, check them pants before you wash them pants. There you go. Uh, J Real, Marlon Woods. Okay, they networking. Thanks, picture man. So I can't be a boss. I'm too busy being a leader. Now I'm trying to figure this one out. D Jackson. I just got the online course. Thanks, Mike, for allowing us to be grandfathered in. You welcome. You welcome. Wow, you got a lot of stuff. See, I'm gonna read a couple of more, and then I'm gonna get. We're gonna call it a night. We got a lot of people in here, and like I say, going forward, we're gonna still we still gonna be doing the motivational Mondays and stuff. It's starting to get a little bit. People now starting to get a little bit better back into the swing of things. They're slowing down a little bit. So I'm gonna start bringing guests back on again. Probably not this week, but the following week. I'll see if I can get somebody lined up. But everything I do from now going to the next 2 years is gonna be geared to us making that net $1 million. We'll have a net of $1 million in 1 year, and I think I want to see how many people can do it. I haven't seen anybody else that actually have put this challenge out. To say, hell, see if we can make millionaires and make myself in one at the same time where I make a net of $1 million in 1 year. And I think this is really going good. If we can do it, and it's very possible because too many people doing it and have done it in our field that's not any smarter than we are. They don't have any other advantages that we have. But I never looked forward. I never even looked to do it. I never even pushed myself to do it. And now's a good time for us to push each other, and we go there and we crack it. We crack it. And everybody, just don't look at my numbers. Run your own numbers and see what you come up to, and see if I'm right, and let me know, and we fix it. Because like I said, the first time I'm trying to run and get a net million. Okay. G Brown. Do I need to have equipment to work on in order to start the training, or can I just learn everything from watching? Yeah, you learn from watching on the videos, and then you're gonna go get third-party warranty contracts, and that's where you get the equipment at. You're gonna do 1 or 2 service calls per day, and you're gonna earn as you learn. You're gonna learn on it. You're doing on-the-job training with third-party warranty companies. Double AJWS. Hey, Mike, how much would you charge a warranty company for seal system repairs? Something like 850. Because I don't want to do it. So whenever the third party warranty company asks me to do a compressor change out, I tell them 850, and they supply the part, and they pay it. They gladly pay it. They gladly pay it. Uh, okay. Okay, G Brown, I have no experience. Nobody had nobody who came through applies. I had 2 people. I had, yeah, maybe 3 people out of the hundreds that have came through applies boot camp. Probably 3 of them had experience. So everybody you see in there didn't have experience. So don't let that stop you. Okay. Code. Moms will tell you. Yep, there you go. I went to the hands-on event with a board from my own broken up. Yep, he did. He came. How are you doing too, Code CX? How you doing? Yeah, he brought his own broken board to the there. Tell me how you doing now. Okay, Malik James. I've been doing appliance repair for 5 years. Once I did, uh, once I did a warranty call. If you are from a bigger city, COD is the way you should go. You learn much faster with the pressure. Okay, all right, decent enough. All right. G Brown said, "I'm going to start this. I was debating should I do this or start in the stock market. Um, I don't know if I don't I don't know if it's I don't know the stock market. We had a guy uh, this month was his first month, so he paid. I think he was one of the last ones that got in for the 850. Uh, so he paid 850 for the course. Came here and within a month he done made $8,600. Uh, and that's in 1 month. So in $850, if he keep going the way he's going, which he can, that's very easy. That's easy. That's very easy. For 1 month for $850, um, uh, he's whatchamacall. He's on the course to make over $100,000 a year from $850 investment. I don't know any stock that would do that. And he's gonna do that for year after year after year. So I don't know any stock that would do that. And most of the time, like people I know who got stocks and make money in stock market, they don't go stock. I look at stock market the same way I look at real estate. It looks sexy, and everybody tell you that's where you need to go because they see that's where wealthy people have they do stocks and they do real estate. But most of them don't make their money there. Their money is not made in real estate. Their money is not made in stocks. Most of their money is made in a business, and all we do is store money in real estate and stocks. So if you see me, you see me here buying this appliance boot camp and doing the ice cream parlor and buying houses. Um, uh, this real estate this this building. If I bought this building for I bought two for 30,000. So let's say 15,000. $15,000, uh, and I pay myself $1,000 a month rent. So appliance boot camp pay myself $1,000 a month rent for this building. That's no money. That's no money to sustain myself or do anything on. For I'm gonna pay 15,000 to what we call to get $1,000 per month. Same thing. That building next door, I paid 15,000 for it. Matter of fact, it's more than that now. I put my money in. I put about maybe with everything in here, I put in right at about 40. I think between 40 and 50 with everything in here to get $1,000 per month. Same thing over there. I'm gonna have about 40 or 50 in there to get $1,000 per month, and, and, and that's no money for $1,000 per month versus appliance boot camp. Appliance boot camp. I started that with less than. I started that with no money. Matter of fact, with just my cell phone. That was it. I started with my cell phone, doing videotapes with JT, and from there, that had that's on the point now where now from there we doing maybe started off. I think the first month with JT, we done like maybe 9,000, and then we hit like we done like 20. We done like 20 for a couple of months. I think all together that first year we done about maybe that we started that first year. By the time October came, we had done maybe about 60, 70,000 total in about maybe 5 or 6 months with appliance boot camp. Um, after we split and I was looking, I said, okay, the problem that's killing me is the fact that I can only get 10 people in here. and that was the bottleneck, because I can only get 10 people in here, and in order to hit my numbers, I told some people this in the class. I said the only way I can hit my numbers, I either got to raise the price up. If I raise the price up, I'm going to price myself out. If now I thought about my first impression was I was gonna raise my prices up to what the other people are charging, between $3,000 and $4,000. I thought I could get myself up there and compete with those guys, with people sending their technicians to me and stuff. That's what I thought. But then I started thinking, I said, okay, I those guys, they got working relationship that goes back way before me. Their grandfathers and stuff started in the appliance repair business together. It's very slim to none that those big appliance people are going to send their texts to me and not send them to where they sending them now. So and plus they only going to be sending maybe 4 or 5 texts, maybe a quarter to me. So I said I couldn't go that route. I said, but if I was to take it, and if I could get the online to mash up with the actual hands-on, and I can have it where people don't necessarily need to come so much here, but if I can get them where I can get them trained enough online, then it's unlimited, and I can bring new people in. If I can bring new people in and show them how to start the business now, instead of me having a handful of appliance repair companies that I got to compete against with other training centers, I could have millions of people that I'm bringing in that I ain't got nobody I can compete against. So I started down that route, and when I done that, and now it kicked the door open. So now instead of it doing the $9,000 and $10,000 per month that we were doing, now it's not kicked up to now 35, 40, 50,000 per month. That it's starting to pull in. So when I'm done with it, when I get it where I want to get it at, I hope I'm hitting somewhere between 75, 80 per month, and we I think it's very doable here to do that. And so that's where I'm pushing at. If I can do that, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. And I don't know what stock could do anything to compete against a business that's doing that. And that's what you're doing business. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna read. See what this is right here. All right. Gratitude. Thanks, Mike. This is Nick from your last 850 class in January. I'm the short guy with the glasses. Okay. Just getting started. I will start taking calls next week. I'll let you know from my first call. Go. Okay. Thanks, man. Thanks. Okay. Patrick Young said, if you do sales systems, you priority. Everybody else going to the back of the line. Okay. The finisher, I have a business and still took the course. Definitely worth it. Don't wait and get locked out. Yeah, you're going to get locked out. Nora Ingle, Mike's history of reaching out and paying young people for all of all races and gender to learn a trade, become their own boss is why I am a proud online student following him today. Thanks, Mike. Thank you. Thank you. And there you go. Jay Real said wants to be a millionaire, plural. Yeah. And we all gonna do it together, Jay Real. We all gonna do this together. Uh, it ain't me just getting rich. I'm going to give y'all more than what y'all have given me. I want to be like some people call up. Who was it? I think I was talking to Bill and William in Baltimore today, and I was telling him about the SEAL system. And it's funny now, the guys who got in for the $500 when I tell them about the new course that's coming out, they eager to pay. They say, you're gonna charge us for this one, right? I be like, nah, I'm not charging you all, man, because you all made it possible for me to get to where I'm at. So this I'll pay you all back. No, man, you gotta let us give you something, man. I don't feel comfortable keep taking this because that's the way I want it to be. Because I'm the same way. I say I shouldn't. I don't feel comfortable having as much fun as I'm having and having all my dreams come true. So I'm giving you all more than I want to give you all more than you are giving me. But it's funny when they call in and sometimes especially Slick when he comes by and I'm putting together a new course and he said, "You gonna charge us for this, aren't you?" I'm like, "Nah." He said, "Man, how you gonna make any money, man? You can't keep giving it away." And I said, "Nah, man, we're gonna do pretty good, and we're gonna do pretty good." 210 is okay, J Real. 210 is okay. Okay. Codex, just trying to knock everything they send me. Earn and I learn, but I know they getting over. Okay. Michael Campbell. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate all the knowledge you're giving us through the appliance boot camp. Applied for my 2L my LLC today. Okay, way to go. All right, I'm gonna get here at the bottom. We're gonna go. J Real, Facebook is least favorite social media. Okay. Thagan Epps. Hey Mike, this is Navy guy you talked to the other day. How long do you have to okay, the Navy guy you talked to the other day. How long do I have before the rates change for your course? I will not be out until early. The rate's gonna change tomorrow. No, the rates are not gonna change. The rate's gonna stay the same. The rates stay the same. You just won't be grandfathered in. Right now, if you pay anything that we add on, you're grandfathered in. Like the guys who paid the $500, they've gotten everything from the blender. They've gotten the actual they gotten the garage doors. Anything that come out, they get it for that $500 because they're the ones who invested in us. So with that, they get everything that I add on. But after tonight, anybody who pay after that, you won't be grandfathered in. But the prices are going to still be very very affordable. But whatever course you buy, so if you buy the appliance repair course, then any changes I make to the appliance repair course, you have the changes. Any changes I make to the blender course, you have that. Any changes I make to the garage door course, you'll get that. But you won't be grandfathered in anymore. Yeah, just 250. You grandfathered in. Yeah. Okay. So once again, uh, uh, thank y'all for tuning in. Come back again Monday. Monday we're gonna have the actual motivational Monday. I won't have somebody on talking. I won't have an interview, but I actually have a call-in show again, and then after that we'll actually start bringing people back in. Maybe then things have slowed down enough or gotten a little better. People have gotten a better hold of their schedule. We'll start doing the actual alumni and ones that and people who have came in and or people who have listened to the channel, put their business together. We'll bring them in, let them tell their stories. Once again, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all on Monday.